why you are not improving at table tennis? This video is probably more for the intermediate players, because if you are just beginning, it will take some time to get better at table tennis. But if you are just starting out with table tennis, I still think that this video could give you some knowledge that could really help, especially the supplements. So the first thing I think, and it is probably the biggest one of them all, is that your technique just sucks. That you just have some shitty technique that limits you to progress and to higher levels. If you don't have solid technique, then you just can't go higher. Technique is just the base of the skyscraper, so if you don't have strong technique, then your other aspects will just fall apart. And how to fix your technique? Well, I think honestly that the best way to improve your technique is just to get a one-on-one coach. The one-on-one coach is just so good, and if I wouldn't have a one-on-one coach, I think that I would be just so much worse. Maybe I would be a little better at the start, but now I think that I would totally beat myself if I wouldn't train with coach. I want to get this idea into your head that if you aren't getting feedback from your training, then you are not improving. Because when you are going to like these table tennis classes where there is like 10 people, then the coach has to go and help all 10 people. So from like 2 hours or the 1 hour that you train, you just get like 10 minutes maximum feedback from the coach, and that's maybe because sometimes they just don't even come to you if you aren't doing any multi-balls. And what to do if you don't have a coach, or if you just can't get a coach? Then I really highly recommend that you record yourself, because we want to get some feedback from what we are doing, because if we don't know what we are doing, then we are not improving. Feedback is essential for growth. If you aren't getting any feedback from what you are doing, then you just don't improve. I need you to get this in your head. You have to get feedback to improve. Now, let's say that you have a coach or you are recording yourself. What to do next? Second biggest thing that is the reason why you aren't improving is that you don't push out of your comfort zone. So this is pretty simple. Let's say that you are training forehand loop and you just mindlessly forehand again, and you just don't really focus on the shot and also on the technique that we talked earlier. If you just never miss in practice, that means that you just mindlessly loop the forehand or the backhand, that you just mindlessly rally. You just don't really improve, because at the training you have to push your boundaries to improve. It's okay to lose some rallies or to miss some balls because you are focusing on your technique or the shape of your stroke. And I just want to make one note that I watched an Huberman video, a great guy, super smart, and he talked about the burn that you feel from your legs or something, that when you are just rallying and you try to get to every ball and you are literally jumping around the table, then you can feel the burn on your legs, or when you are trying to make the most powerful forehand loops, and you just feel the burn. And when you feel this burn, we want that you start breathing more and faster, because there is this chemical that goes into your muscle. I can't really remember the name. And what is it improves your brain, your heart, and your kidney health. So when you feel the burn, just try to breathe more and quickly. Just try to breathe deeper, like this, maybe faster, because we just need to oxidize the muscles. The third thing why you aren't probably improving is that you have low testosterone. I think that the best advice that I can give you to increase your testosterone is to watch this YouTuber that is named Hamza Ahmed. He is big YouTuber, he has around 2 million subscribers, and I think that he is the best mentor that I could have for improving myself. I am student of him, and he helped me so much for my improvement during me at table tennis. I think that he made me perform twice or three times better at my practices. So you have a coach, you push your boundaries, and you also know the burn. You are now watching Hamza to improve your testosterone, and you are on self-improvement. And now the last advice that I'm going to give you is a bonus, and that is what supplements you should take. I really believe that if you take around that, if you supplement yourself with vitamin D. Here I got my vitamin D supplement, and I recommend that you take the one with K2 because it also supports your heart. Supplement vitamin D. Now I am going to be ordering and trying out creatine. I think that creatine also gives you some performance, and creatine also fills your muscles with water, so it will make them bigger. And the last vitamin or mineral that you can try is zinc. I want to say that I haven't tried zinc, or I am not planning to try it, but I heard that it really helps, so I'm just going to include it here. I also want to recommend that you probably know this, but for your training I want you to drink carbs. So you know, like these sport drinks with electrolyte or ions, I highly recommend to get one of these sport drinks, um, like this powder that are just salt and a lot of carbs. I got my electrolyte supplement, and I take around a scoop for every training, and I think that it also helps a lot for your performance on the table. Let's sum this up. So technique, push out of your comfort zone, increase your testosterone, which is watch Hamza, and supplements. Vitamin D is the biggest, creatine, zinc, and and electrolyte for your training. So this is all, and I hope that you took something out of this video.